Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to HABIB-Karim
Assalamualaikum.
AI Show. This is episode 2, Getting Started with AI Generated Visuals. My name is Zed Ali Al-Sakaf, known as Habib AI, and I'm together with my master Jedi, Prof. Karim. But before we go into that, I just want to, we have a sponsor. We're looking for many other sponsors. If TV3 or Prima Media or Astros there, we're waiting for you very much. Okay, where is that our sponsor? Wait, where is that image? Okay, you have that image. Wait.
Hi. Okay. Yep. Let me show you.
Okay, there, yeah. Because our sponsor is Dolcezza Coffee. They're sponsoring us, especially on our StreamYard license. So we say thank you very much. And it's a very amazing coffee. You should try. There actually about 13 or 12 cafes around. I will share later the links to it, but you can look up Dolcezza Coffee Malaysia. They have a few stores in Klang and not Klang, I think, in KL and Selangor. So with that, I will go back to Prof. Karim and ask you, what is the agenda today? Maybe you can share about the agenda and what are we going to do today?
Okay. Thank you, Zaid. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our HABIB-Karim AI Show. This episode number, Zaid?
2.
Episode number 2. Wow. Alhamdulillah. So this is our agenda tonight. So I will start first in the first segment of our show. I will deep dive Gemini 2.5. I think Gemini 2.5 now is getting better and better. And I think probably soon, I will use Gemini more than ChatGPT. There's a lot of new features now. And a lot of people are actually, they don't realize they just only use Gemini 2.5 features, perhaps less than 20%. So tonight, I will focus on using Gemini to create infographic. And perhaps also, if we have time, I'll show how we can use Gemini to generate to transcribe audio file and also create a slide presentation. But I think I will spend more time on infographic, and the rest probably you have extra time. Then Zaid, Habib AI will take over. So Zaid will be showing us his secret recipe, how to create a TikTok video.
And using AI.
I think we need to learn. I want to learn also from you, Zaid, because your TikTok account within a few months, you get now more than 30,000 or maybe more now followers.
Yeah, about 32K, alhamdulillah.
Wow, I envy you lah. I envy you. My TikTok only have like 200 followers only. So Zaid will be showing how to create a TikTok video. I think everyone should, learn how to do this in the easiest possible way. And then he will also share with us this segment on AI in action. And tonight he will be talking about robots.
Yep.
Yeah. And then finally,
robots in disguise.
Robot. Okay. Then Islamic app. Yeah. So this is our what we'll be sharing tonight, and hopefully we will be able to cover. And before I start, Zaid, maybe we can ask our audience watching this live now to introduce themselves. If they want to say their name, they will be good in the chat, in the YouTube chat, the name and where you are from, because we like to know who's watching our program and from where. And in episode 1, Zaid, did you know that we have audience from Estonia, as far as Estonia?
MashaAllah. That's good to hear.
He was my colleague, Professor Rajiv Bhatt, and his wife, Ranjana. So I hope Professor Rajiv Bhatt and Ranjana, you are watching. If you are watching, please say hello in the chat.
Yes. And also maybe you can ask one question or maybe something that you're eager to learn in terms of visuals, because today's focus is basically visuals. We're starting
Yes.
into getting started. So if you have any just one or two questions, we'll try to address it. If it's not
Yeah.
too high, then we'll postpone it to episode 3 or something. I don't know. But yeah, so please be eager to ask one question or something that you're curious about in terms of visuals.
When you say visual, what do you mean? Zaid?
Yeah, in our case, we're talking about maybe mostly images, infographics, graphics, and maybe short videos, animation, not
Mhm.
full blown. That's to me if you talk about visual. I mean, visuals has many meanings, but we're talking about more on the visualization of words and using prompts and all that. Yeah, something with that area.
Okay. So anything about image
Yeah.
generation or video generation as well, and hopefully we are able to answer the questions, right?
Yep.
Okay. So please say your name, where you are from. I think we have people also maybe from Brunei, and
Mm.
perhaps from US, because I share the information about our session tonight with my colleagues in US as well. All right.
Mashallah.
So Zaid, shall we start with the first segment?
Yes, let's get going. I'm ready
All
to
right.
disturb you.
Okay. The first segments tonight tips and tricks.
Yep.
Okay. Now, let me share the screen first. Slides, share screen. Just give me a moment. Okay,
Okay, I
Zed,
can see your screen. I can see it.
can see
I'm
it?
ready.
Okay. So this is actually a short module that I prepared for tonight's session. Please remind me, Zaid, to share the link at the end with
Okay.
our audience so that they can use this as a reference. So tonight, our focus is on getting AI generated visual. Visual means static graphic or image as well as video. So I will start tonight straight away to share with you how we can use Gemini to create an infographic. There are two methods we can use. And this method number one, using Gemini in canvas mode. And I find from the workshops that I've been conducting, a lot of people are actually they don't realize there's a canvas mode in Gemini, and many are not using this mode. I would like to suggest, and this is highly recommended, when you use Gemini, always use in canvas mode. Why?
Okay.
Yeah, always use in canvas mode because there are additional features that you can use or you can access in canvas mode. Okay, without further ado, let me um, switch to Gemini and let me show you the example of infographic that we can create using Gemini in canvas mode.
I was just wondering, is this canvas is available for free or is only the commercial one?
Available for free as well.
Okay.
I mean, those on free account is available, so we can use it. So this Zaid, this is one example of infographic that we can produce using Gemini. So I just scroll down and show you to give you uh, some ideas of how the infographic looks like. This beautiful infographic with a lot of information which can be which can we can easily understand and digest the information just by going through this infographic. So this is one example. Let me show you another example. The definition of talent, very nice. Here's some graph. So this is how it looks like, the infographic that we can generate within seconds. I think less than 1 minute, we can create something like this.
Can you publish it straight to a canvas or PowerPoint presentation or keynote presentation? Can you just publish it or it comes in this format only?
This is actually the web version,
Okay.
which we can share the link with anyone. But we can also download this as PNG or PNG image file or
Okay.
PDF as well. You
Oh,
know,
okay.
or alternatively, let's say you want to take this portion only, so you can screen capture this portion and you can insert in your slide or in your document. Okay, this is method number one to create infographic. Method number two, let me show you the example of infographic that you can create. So this is actually a typical infographic that many of us, when we say infographic, we always visualize the infographic in this form, right? So this is second method that I will show you how to create this type of infographic. Right. Now let me show you how to create this. So let me just close this to save some memory. I will open a new Gemini. Okay, now you can see my Gemini, right?
Yep, I can see Gemini.
Now, under tools, we have deep research, create videos with view, create images, canvas, and guided
Okay.
learning.
Create
Yeah.
videos with Vio is only for the commercial one, right?
The free account, I think you can do one video a day.
Okay. Because I opened, I didn't see it on my when I tried. I didn't see the VO thing
Oh,
because
the
I'm
free one.
using the free version. Yeah, they
Oh,
don't.
oh,
There's no create. There's no. It's only create images, canvas. There's no videos.
oh,
You
I
cannot
see.
do that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know. I thought it's available for the free one as well. Okay,
Yeah.
because I'm using the pro version, as you can see
Yeah.
here. Yeah. Okay, so now choose canvas mode. Okay, so make sure you see canvas here. So now you put a prompt. Okay, for this exercise, I have the prompt here.
Okay.
So later on, when I share this module, the audience can try on their own. So this is actually quite a long prompt. If you want to get a good, basically what I do here, um, I just ask Gemini to write a blog article based on this title. Okay, so this is actually the title of the blog article that I want Gemini to write for me. Then I
Okay.
get the purpose, who is the target audience of this article, the tone and style. Then I give more details about the content guideline. Okay, if you want to get the best results, always write a very comprehensive prompt. Okay, so I will copy everything here. Oops. Okay, copy. Then I'll go to Gemini. Oops. Make sure you are in canvas mode. I repeat again for those who just joined our session tonight. So you can choose here. Make sure in canvas mode. Okay, and then paste the prompt. Write a blog article titled "The New Definition of Talent in the AI Era," purpose, everything. So I have the prompt. I'm in the canvas mode, 2.5 flash mode. Then click create. So now Gemini is creating the article, the blog article for me. So now, how do you know you are in canvas mode? When you see two parts of the screen here on the left hand side here, this is a prompt. This is where you can type more prompts. And on the right hand side, this is the output. When you see two sides of this screen, then you know you are in canvas mode. Okay. So you can see here when you are in canvas mode, oh, it's already done very fast. When you are in canvas mode, you get additional menu here. And this is where you harness the power of Gemini here. Okay, so you can actually insert mathematical equation here. you can print, and you can make the article shorter, longer, without typing any prompt. Okay, you can change the tone of the article, make it very casual, formal, very formal. So you just slide the slider here. Okay, so this the additional thing, or you can also ask Gemini to rewrite or rewrite the whole article to make it.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure.
What makes Gemini Canvas better than ChatGPT Canvas for you?
In ChatGPT Canvas, you cannot. Okay, let me show you the menu here. So that's
Okay.
I can answer your question by showing you the menu here. In
Okay.
Gemini Canvas, you have this menu called Create.
Okay.
So when you click Create,
Nice. Nice.
you can create a web page based on this article. You can create an infographic, which is basically the focus tonight. You can create quiz, and the quiz is very good, right? The quiz, actually, it will create like 5 to 10 questions, and it will give the feedback, the feedback for the question. When you answer right or wrong, it will give the feedback, and also it will give the hint. If you can, if you don't know what's the answer, it will give you the hint. So I don't want to show quiz tonight because we don't have much time to show everything. We can create a flashcard, and we can create an audio overview, which is a podcast basically.
Can I ask you one more question?
Yeah, sure.
The Notebook LM, is it? I feel like Notebook LM is integrated here directly into Gemini. Is it something similar, or?
It's quite similar to Gemini, so Notebook LM, because in Notebook LM you can create an audio overview, right?
Oh yes, maybe
Yeah.
because they're both from Google, so they're kind of. I felt like they kind of integrated very good. Mashallah.
Yeah,
Interesting.
they are actually in Notebook LM they integrate Gemini into Notebook LM rather than the other way around.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so that's
Yeah.
why you
Very good.
see in Notebook LM now you can generate the audio overview.
Yeah.
You can generate a flashcard, right? In
Mm.
in Notebook LM, and you can create a video overview in Notebook LM, but not yet in Gemini here.
They're just missing the mind map, right? Mind map that here.
My map, no, tak ada. Okay,
Mm.
so I won't show you all the rest of this thing. You can try on your own later, but I want to show on infographic here because that's our focus tonight. So I click infographic, then you just wait like maximum 1 minute maybe, and you start to see. So it's now doing the work now, and then when you see on the right hand side the coding, so shortly you will see the coding, meaning that it's in the process of generating the infographic. So there's a lot of coding behind this. Gemini is actually doing the coding to generate the infographic based on the article here, based on the text here. So it can be like 20 pages, 40 pages text, and it will summarize the essential points, the key points in the article into a nice infographic, just in the example, like the example that I showed just now. Okay, now it's doing the coding, right? Can you see here?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's doing the coding, and within like 10, 20 seconds, 30 seconds the most, you will see the graphic. So you can see here the code and preview. So now we are in the code view. Then once it's done, it will switch to preview. Then we'll see the actual infographic. So let's wait for a while. So meanwhile, for the audience, if you have any questions, please feel free to type your question in the chat, and Zaid, please help me to monitor
Yeah.
the chat. Yeah, if there's a question, you can bring it onto the screen. Yeah. Okay, now Zaid, we are done with the infographic. Can you see?
Yeah. Mashallah. Create a
Mashallah.
similar menu like the one in Notebook LM. That was so good.
Yeah. Okay. So what I can do next is to click share button and click share. Okay. At this point, I just want to highlight or highlight this for government staff, teachers, for example, or people at maybe at the university level as well. If you are using the government Gmail account, you have actually Gemini Pro. But for Gemini Pro using the government account, you don't see this share button here or share command here. For some reason, there are some restriction. I don't know why. So if you want to get this share button, you can open Gemini using your own personal Gmail rather than the government Gmail. Yeah. Okay, that's one thing. One thing that I hope I want to make clear. Otherwise, you don't see where is the share button here. I saw Prof. Karim show, but yeah, this because I'm using my personal account. But I find that those using government Gmail, they don't see this share button. Okay, so okay, now I click share, so it will give me the share link. They will generate the link to share with public. Then I will open this in another window here.
I was just wondering, when you share, if you were to update your infographic, the sharing link will also be updated.
No.
Oh no.
Okay. Yeah. So let's say you regenerate. You can actually regenerate this again and again. So you just go. Yeah. When you generate a new one, you will get a new link somehow. So I don't understand why I thought when you regenerate the infographic, you will get. I mean, it will be the same link. It will share the same link, but no. Yeah.
But I think it makes also because you might people manipulate. They show you something that's good, and then you share the link, and then it changes something bad. So I think in that way it's probably okay.
Yeah, maybe that's the reason. Maybe So I'm done with the infographic. The first one.
Mashallah, very nice.
That's how easy to create.
But how can you choose like what you want to have? I want to have a diagram. I want to have a bar chart. I want to have some fancy stuff. Can you choose that, or it just automatic generates by itself?
This this one. That's why this is actually using this method to generate infographic in Gemini. You have less control. Less control. You still can have you can still modify this. What you can do here, if you're not happy with some of the elements here, okay, so you can type here whatever that you want to make changes in this infographic. You can type here, but to me it's not really very convenient, but you can. Yeah. So what you can do some iteration here. You can type here, okay, please change this, please change that in the infographic. Then it will regenerate the infographic and also regenerate a new link. So there is, to me, and I can say here, I've been using this, one of my favorite features in Gemini. Let me show you. I have one in my Gemini, in my bookmark. I have one folder here, my infographic, and you see how many infographics that I have generated.
Very nice.
Oh, I love this feature, Zaid. So I hope now, from now on, the audience in our session tonight will start to use this, and this feature will be one of their favorite features. Okay, so now that is basically infographic using Gemini method 1, using canvas mode. So
not Canva. People get confused. You have to make sure this is not Canva. This is Canvas in Gemini.
Not Canva, but Canvas. But I'm going to show you how to create infographic in Canva shortly. Okay.
Okay.
Now, so I have given the prompt. You all can try later. And this is what infographic looks like. Okay. Now, how do you download infographic? Unfortunately, there is no easy way currently to download directly from Gemini. All you can do is to share the link. Share the link. But if you want to download it as PNG or PDF, yes, you can. How? So I don't want to show this because it will take around 7 to 8 minutes to show. So I have prepared a nice video tutorial on YouTube about 7 minutes. So later on, when you get this module, you can click this and you can watch the tutorial how to download the infographic. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. Now, method number 2, almost 9:30. So I think I'll try to about 40 minutes or so. Now, infographic using Gemini method 2. I call it image mode. Okay.
Okay.
Now, let me just open a new file in Gemini, create new file. Now, under tools, just now we use canvas, right? But this time,
Yep.
create images.
Okay.
All right. Now you need a prompt. Okay, I have prepared a prompt here. Okay. I have prepared a long prompt here. Don't worry, because how do you get all this very long, how do I write this prompt? Don't worry, maybe if you have time tonight, I can show. Otherwise, maybe the next episode 3, I can show you how to create this comprehensive prompt. The thing is this: if you want to get the best results, you want to write the best prompt, because garbage in, garbage out, right? So copy the prompt, go back to Gemini, make sure you are in image mode, then paste the prompt, and then run, submit. And within 20 seconds or so, Gemini will create a nice, beautiful infographic, like so.
Wow. Okay, the challenge, because there are also dozens, maybe 100 plus infographics, is the amount of spelling errors and grammar errors in the visual when it's an image infographic. ChatGPT has always mistakes, everything from 5 to 10 mistakes, and you keep on asking, it corrects itself, but it still does mistakes. It still does mistakes, does mistakes. So I know there are ways of getting around it, but to do it directly in Gemini and directly in ChatGPT, is it possible actually to do 0 errors?
Currently, impossible to get zero error, especially when you have a lot of text. This Google Banana, sorry, this is a Nano Banana, right?
Google
This Nano Banana. So maybe Gemini or Google will release papaya banana, nano papaya or nano pineapple, whatever. But currently, nano banana are not able to create 100. Let me download. You're right. You are right, Zayed, because let's see.
No. Do you know what? You know what I do? I tell you a trick. I tell everyone that the best trick is, who knows when they do error? AI knows when they. So I usually do to check my infographic. I just ask. I just ask ChatGPT, what are the current spelling errors, and it actually identifies in its own. These are the errors. It drives me nuts, and it says, "Okay, let's do the correct one." It tells me it's going to do the correct one, and then it does it again, and it does another mistake. This mistake, that mistake. It just keeps on going and on. So what I usually do is I create the frame and I add the content, sometimes manually using another tool. But
I don't bother to waste my time doing that. I think I did that last time, but I gave up. So what I did now,
look at that under the line. It says compared to you to Nuis.
yeah. I'm showing this infographic. So we can see the definition of Taylor. Okay, this is good, repetitive. You see, repetitive here. Yeah. So I would say that 80% or 90% the most, the accuracy of the text. But to me, even though Gemini is still not able to, or Nano Banana still not able to give you accurate text, but to me, this is a minor problem. What I want is actually the design. Okay.
Yeah, the visuals.
Yeah, the visual. So what you can do, we download. So I have already downloaded. So what I do usually is to upload this to Canva. So let me show you how it looks like. So this is how to do it, very quickly. So in Canva, you just click upload, add media here. Then you upload the infographic.
This you can do with the free version, right?
Free version of Canva, yes,
Okay.
you can do. So upload. Then click use in new design,
Okay.
custom size, create new design. Okay, so let's make it bigger. Then you click this, click edit. Then here, Magic Studio,
Okay.
you click grab text. So Canva Magic will be able to, using AI, will be able to identify which one are the text. So which one that you want to do the editing. So for
Correction.
example,
Yeah, very nice.
correction. So I click here, maybe if there's no spelling mistake, then you just ignore. Okay, let's say I just show for two.
Can Canva identify for you? Because some people are not so sharp. I mean, I've been doing it many years, but people are not sharp. So can you ask him where are the spelling errors, and it can identify for you?
No, I don't do that, and I think there's no easy way to do that. But basically, when we do this, Canva will highlight the text, and we choose manually which part or which
Okay.
text that we want to do the correction. So I just do for two here. Then I click grab, and then it will convert that into editable text. So now I can do the correction.
Oh,
So
very nice.
yeah, so that's how I do it. And let me show you the one example. So this is a corrected version.
Very nice.
Everything correct. And you can change the font, everything. And then you can download. Done.
Very good.
Second
Nice.
type of infographic. And I have explained in detail in this module. I will give an example as well. Okay. So
Very nice.
let's try this same prompt using ChatGPT.
Okay.
So what I did, so I because to save time, I have run the prompt here, and this is the result.
Okay, now I want you to do something very interesting.
Okay.
Please just write in the prompt, please identify the errors, the spelling errors and grammar errors, or just just identify the errors. I love it because it will actually tell you what the errors are. That's what annoys me so much. It knows what the errors are, but still cannot fix it. But anyway, but it's good to know because
I can't do it now because I have other conversation down here, so it will get confused.
no, what you do is you just upload the image again there. Just save it, just upload it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Just upload it again. It's very funny. I think it's a very good trick because what you can do is you fix it in Canva, but you allow AI to identify the errors to save you time. Because
what I can do, I can upload the same graphic from Gemini.
Yeah.
Just now. Yeah.
Okay, and then you ask it,
And then-
identify the errors in the, identify the spelling errors or errors. It will actually identify. It's very fun. That's what I always do that just to save me time. And it will
Of course, it can. I think it will be able to identify.
Yeah, it will. It usually does quite well. So then what you can do is from these errors, you can actually go to Canva and fix it. Because sometimes it's very difficult if you have, say, 300-400 words to
I see. I understand
so
what you mean. Then you go to Canva and find this word.
So you save time instead of manually checking.
Good idea. Yeah. Otherwise, you have to
save you a lot of time.
Otherwise, you have to hunt. Which
and if you're not good in English or good in the language, it's needed. And if you're not even in the subject matter, you will not know. But that's why I love about AI. At the same time, it makes me angry. It makes me happy also. It can solve our problem, but it cannot fix the image. But then you have showed very nicely. You go into Canva, use the magic Canva, whatever, and then alhamdulillah, you can manually fix it. Yeah, so it's good. I think I want to do that next time I'm doing it because the other day I created earlier today I created a very nice graphic on this beautiful graphic on Islamic scholars that came up with equations that impacted the world. But I didn't want to share it because it had too many errors. But the visual is beautiful, So these are things that. But yeah, I think if you combine with the magic button in Canva, very good. I think I want to do that because I don't use Canva much. That's my problem. Yeah.
Okay, Zed, very quickly, I still have this prompt. So just now I've shown how it looks like in ChatGPT. So now
Yeah.
let me do this very quickly. The same prompt in Canva. Okay.
Okay.
So I will open a new file and I click Canva AI.
Okay.
So I've given the instruction also in the module. So click Canva AI. Now you have a few options here. I have tried a few actually using code and using design, but actually it works best with image.
Okay.
So now Canva AI, image, and then paste the prompt. The same prompt, then run. And let's see, you get fantastic, wonderful, a few versions of infographic here. Can you see?
Hmm.
One version.
But how is the spelling here? Here the spelling is good.
Still mistake. Yeah, there are still spelling mistake.
Hmm.
So you have to correct it. So for example, if you like this one, you just open in editor and you
And
do
then
the,
fix. I think
yeah,
it's fantastic. Yeah,
yeah,
fantastic. Fantastic.
yeah. So that's a quick one. Nice. Several, what, 4 version of infographic in Canva.
Hmm.
And finally, before I pass over to you, Zaid, let me show you another app called GenSpark. This is super
Gen
agent.
Squad. Oh, okay.
GenSpark is super agent. For free account, you get 50 credits a day, if I'm not mistaken.
And
In
that
my
means
case,
what?
yeah, yeah, you can get, you can do several, presentation, graphic, apps. Super. What does it mean by super agent? Do you know, Zaid? Do you know what does it mean by super agent?
Is it agentic or what? What does it mean? Agentic AI or?
Basically, super agent is just like Superman lah. It can do
Oh, okay, okay,
so.
okay.
In one app, in this app, GenSpark, you can create a presentation, slide presentation. You can do data analysis and data visualization using AI sheet. You can, do anything that you do in ChatGPT or Gemini. You can use AI docs. You can create apps using AI developer. You can create nice design using AI designer. You can create a video clip. You can create using the Badana inside here. You can create video, all sort of thing in one place. This all in one kind of AI apps. That's why it's called
Okay.
super agent.
Agent.
Yeah.
So it's
But
actually
now,
integrating already. Grok is integrating Grok, Gemini, and ChatGPT already. They're basically collaborating with these other tools to integrate into that. Or
well, we don't know. The engine behind it can be anything. For example, the image, they use Nano Banana.
yeah, so
The-
that means
the-
they're collaborating because I mean Google will not allow it to happen unless they there's some business arrangement that some
of course,
collaboration.
this is through API, so
Okay.
they pay for the API.
Okay.
Based on usage, yeah. They use the API. So when users use the let's say use Nano Banana inside GenSpark, they are running the API. So GenSpark will pay based on that.
Okay, okay, understand. It's good. I
And
think it's
this,
very good.
you see the AI video here, they have Gemini, they have Kling, they have Pixverse. So
Oh,
basically a different kind of video models here. Okay.
okay.
So that's AI, that's super agent. But now I want to show you, if I click AI designer and I paste the same prompt just now, and then I run. And this will take a few minutes. So I don't want to run this because it will take time, but let me show you just the results.
Okay.
Hey, where are you? Refresh.
Ah, there it's coming. Heavy start. I think you have opened up too many windows. Your computer is
Yeah,
slowing
yeah.
down.
But this GenSpark also create a beautiful infographic. You see?
Wow, nice. Okay, it looks very business-oriented, professional design, very bluish.
Yeah.
Yeah,
One,
corporate,
two,
corporate, corporate kind of infographics, lah.
3, 4. So let's say
Yeah.
I want to download this one. So I just click this one and choose this and then export as PNG
Oh.
or as VG. All right,
So
right.
what's the
I think,
difference, eh?
yeah. Hmm.
SVG and PNG. Why would you want to have SVG?
SVG. Okay. The good question. I forgot. What's the difference?
I don't even know. But I usually use the bit. I think SVG is it's much heavier, but you can do much more detail edit. I don't know the terms. So I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. By the way,
It's with the
for
code. I suppose it's with the code. Maybe I don't know. SVG.
well, can you ask ChatGPT what's the difference between PNG and SVG? I forgot.
I do later because I have some stuff to show. Yeah, I do later.
Yeah. Anyway, before I pass over to you, Zaid, I just want to show that I prepared a prompt template for infographic generation here. So
Okay.
don't worry, the audience, when you get the module, you can use this prompt template to help you to come up with good prompt. And
Mm.
I have given also the example here. Okay, I think I stop here for now because
Okay.
I have another one to show how to use Gemini to transcribe audio and video. But this one I can show within 5 minutes. So, but to be fair, let me pass over to my good friend here because he can't wait to show you his skill to create TikTok video. So over to you, Zaid. Oh, before that, Zaid,
Okay.
before that, let me play our segment 2 video.
Prompting. Okay.
Oh no, sorry. This is supposed to be segment 3. Segment 3. Okay, that's this.
It's not air action. Okay, tabla. I'm going to show how to create.
Okay,
We have to stop sharing your screen. I think that's the more important.
oh, okay. Sorry.
I think that one more important. Alhamdulillah, it was very interesting. I think I know Canva is exceptionally good tool, but I just feel there's too much stuff going on there. But I think I will definitely try it for the infographic. I know the magic button and is very good because one of the biggest hassle is editing the text in infographics. Okay, have you unshared?
I think you
You have
can
to
do
look
it
for
over,
that
right?
button. You have to look for
can do
that.
it over.
You have to jump a bit. Stop sharing. You don't do it there. Or you can just remove down there. Why don't you just remove down there? I don't want to do it for you. You just remove that one piece. You have the
Okay.
okay
Sorry.
like that. I did it for you.
Yeah. All right. Sorry. Okay, go ahead. I think
Okay.
we are
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
still on
Okay,
track.
so what we're going to do here is I'm going to go into PowerPoint, old school. Okay, so basically this is I've been using TikTok as my main center to produce different kind of videos. I'm just testing using AI and a lot of stuff. If you go to Habib AI show in TikTok, you can find all the videos that I'm going to share today and much more. Okay, so what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you a short video, and then I'm going to explain to you how I developed it. And Prof. Karim, please interrupt me at any time. Huh?
Sure.
Yeah, and especially if something. Okay, so I'm going to show the video first. This one is created using combination of AI and human intelligence. Okay, let's just watch it. Huh?
Who do you think is the strongest creature on planet Earth? Is it a lion? Maybe an elephant? Maybe a blue whale? Let's find out. Let's just assume every creature becomes the same size. Which one will be the strongest? At number 3, we have the silverback gorilla. Yeah, it can almost lift 2 tons, or basically 2,000 kilograms. That's 10 times its own weight, mashallah. This jungle powerhouse rules with muscle and calm strength. At number 2, we have the leaf cutter ant, the tiny titan of the rainforest. I mean, other ants are strong also, but apparently this is the strongest of the ants. It can carry basically 50 times its own body weight, mashallah. The human equivalent of lifting a small car. Wow. These ants build underground fungus farms with teamwork and precision, mashallah. At number 1, we have the dung beetle, the undisputed heavyweight of nature. It can pull 1,141 times its own body weight. That's like a human dragging 6 double-decker buses. Wow, mashallah. It is the strongest creature alive, pound for pound, if you're talking about pound for pound. There are other beetles that are strong, but this is the strongest of the strongest of the strongest. This is the one. Alhamdulillah, that's the top three strongest creatures on planet Earth, pound for pound. In the end, strength isn't about size, it's about purpose. From the beetle to the ant to the gorilla, every creature carries strength written by its creator, subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Okay.
Who do you think is the
Okay, Prof. Karim, I actually showed the video. The best part, I didn't show. This is actually the raw video before I put in CapCut. So I don't know, I did something mistake. That's okay. But so what I'm going to share with you is how I created this video. There's actually captions to the video, but you don't see it here because I showed the older video version anyway. So there's 4 steps that I do. There's not one way to do things. There's many ways to do things, but this is the way I found useful for me to create this particular kind of videos, which anybody can develop. But of course, the voice, I'm using my own voice. I'm not using AI voice. If you want to learn how to do that, I think maybe Prof. Karim, you can share that. Maybe not this episode, next episode, can or not?
Yeah, sure.
Voice, I think that's very important because a lot of people don't like their own voice or struggle with their own voice, struggle with the accent, so many things. But for me, I felt I like to play around with the voice because I think the voice is something unique to every human being. Okay, so basically, I start out, I'm going to go into ChatGPT now, but just quickly to state the process, you understand the big picture. So I will start out with ChatGPT to create the content, to create the TikTok script, and also to create the image. I've used Gemini, I've used Grok to create images, but in the end of the day, I'm still most comfortable with ChatGPT images, although it takes a much longer time to create an image. I mean, in Grok, it goes very fast, in Gemini, quite fast, and ChatGPT takes a long time, but in general, I still like the quality of the image in ChatGPT better. And then what I do is I actually use PowerPoint. Here you can use Canva, but because I used to be a PowerPoint trainer last time, I used PowerPoint for more than 2 decades, right? So I know very well. So I like to use PowerPoint to create the scenes of the video and to do the audio recording. So I use PowerPoint for the audio recording. And then number 4, you can actually use TikTok straight, but I use CapCut to put animated effects. I didn't put it. Captions, very important to put that running text, which is actually there, but not in this version. And background sound, if you want to have background sound. So you can do that all in CapCut. Okay. So what we're going to do now is...
Right. You mentioned CapCut. Are you using the phone version or the laptop or the computer version?
I am using I love using the handphone version because once you learn how to do things I do most of my AI stuff on my phone. Because once you learn how to use your phone, this is very interesting. Yeah? You can do it anywhere. Today I went just to do a haircut. I'm waiting at the haircut. I can do things like editing my video. So these are the video. Of course, you can do a bit more with your computer because it's more powerful. But to me, if you're just doing basic things like cutting a video, adding some background sound, putting in captions, you can do that on the phone. So it depends on what you want to do. But for basic stuff, the phone is amazing. It makes you much more efficient. So here, I'm actually in ChatGPT. So what I do is, Prof. Karim knows, I think only in the commercial one, you have something called folders. So you can see here.
Project.
Yeah.
Project.
Okay, projects. I call it folders.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yes, projects. So here is where I have a top 3. I click a lot of top 3 videos. So here is where I I have an own project, or I like to call it folder, where I keep all my prompts and all my conversations regarding to create top 3 videos. So the video you just saw now was the strongest creatures on Earth. Okay. So this is how I start. I will just go through the process of my thinking. Prof. Karim is very detailed on his prompting. My prompting is very like talking to a very smart human being when I talk to AI. So here I was, this I think after Subuh, I just say, hey, I should know what are the 3 strongest creatures on planet Earth. Just came to me, let's do a video on that. So I just asked, you can see my prompt, 3 strongest creatures on Earth. That's it, okay? So here are the 3 creatures on Earth. It says dual, bingo, let, katan, kunit. It gave me something different. But then I always like to say, are you sure? And it said, yes, blah, 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 blah. So then it gives me back again, strength. But I said, in terms of carrying stuff, because I felt that these things, strength are different things. So I asked another question. What in terms of carrying, what are the strongest creatures in terms of carrying? And then excellent question. Of course, they always like to make you feel good. Then he came up with this. It's still beetle. But then I said, I want it to be a bit more. Only one beetle. Focus on 3 different type of animals. So then he kept on. So I've learned one thing about AI is it's good to have, if you know what you want, you have a detailed prompt. But if you don't know what you want, have a very simple prompt to let AI think for you, because sometimes you don't even know what to think. So I always get AI to think for me first. So I say only one beetle, focus on 3 different type of animals. So as I'm learning from AI, my prompt is evolving. And then I got what I wanted, right? Very nice, right? Summary. But now I says true. I always ask true. Yes, that's true. And it goes on, blah, blah, blah. And then after that, because I've been doing it so many times, it remembers what I want. So I just said, yes, look at my prompt in a TikTok script, because I want a 1-minute script. It already knows I want a 1-minute script. So now it creates for me the script that I can use. I don't usually use directly the script, but I need the script to have some juicy details about each creature. So here it comes up with a nice script for me to produce the video. Scene 1, the jungle, and scene 2. So I like to start with number 3 first, not number 1, because it's not. When you talk about top 3, you always start with number 3. You don't start with number 1 because we're boring. So I make excitement, the build up, right? So here is the scenes, but this is not what I want. So I keep on changing. So this is what I do also is I might have an idea to create a visual prompt, but I always ask AI first. Create visual prompts for each scene. So here is AI creating a prompt for me. Very nice. Now we're coming to the detail prompt. So what I do is I ask AI to create me the prompts for the video, and I allow them to create the image. And then if I don't like the image, then I improvise. So in other words, it saves me a lot of time, because I can always come up with something, but AI is pretty good at coming up with good prompts for things when it has already some content. So scene on the cover page scene. So I keep on asking a lot of questions. You can see I've had this conversation just like talking with a very intelligent guy. And now I start creating the visuals. You can see here. So then you do all this. But I don't want the text. I keep on changing, updating, and you can see here it's a conversation going on, and it keeps on going on until I'm happy. I create all the images. See, I create all the images, done. And then I ask for the TikTok script again. You can see, because I'm not happy with the script. It keeps on going until I'm happy. I go on for a long conversation. You can see the conversation. I'm done. So now you see, to cover up, I use basically ChatGPT to come up with an idea. Sometimes I have the idea, like, no, I had the strongest one. And then I ask him to think about what is the strongest animals and looking from different angles. And I try to look from a unique angle, not something. Because you know what I said? I said the strongest creature in the world it's not just strongest, like I can carry 10 tons. I tell him basically, I want the strongest creature. Assume that all creatures are the same size. Which one will be strongest? Because an ant is not stronger than a human being. But if an ant was the same size as a human being, it will be much stronger than humans. So that's how I think in this template. So what I do here now is, now I've created the image, right? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to animate this image, and that's where I go into number 2 is Grok. So I'm going to show that one. I can show you here. So I take a screenshot of the image.
So Zai, before you proceed, the first step is actually to create the prompt to create the image, right?
Yeah. Not the most important is not the image at this stage. The most important is to come up with the idea first. But I already had the idea, the strongest. Sometimes I ask him, give me some suggestions on the top 3 something, whether it's Islamic or animal or human creation. And then I get something I really like. Then I ask it to create the script and identify. Then I negotiate with it, because sometimes it comes up with some silly things, so it doesn't make sense. And we just keep on talking together. And then I come up with the script. And then after that, I also ask him, can you create visuals for the thing?
Okay.
Visual
So meaning that there's a lot of iteration here, right?
Yeah. It's fun. Actually, it's just like having conversation. It goes very fast. It usually can take from 5 to 10 to 20 minutes, but I enjoy it because I'm learning so much in the process.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I've created the visuals. Now I'm going into Grok. I just want to show how I do it's so easy to do the Grok. So now I'm just going to paste the image here in Grok. I'm going into something called Imagine. Grok Imagine. When you go to,
Right. I think there are many people who are not really very familiar with Grok. Maybe you can. What can you say about Grok? Where it come from?
Grok is coming from Elon Musk or Twitter or X. It's actually, so Grok is actually a tool. It's very similar to ChatGPT and Gemini. It has a lot of same things. You can do the same prompting and so on. It has a visual engine, it has an image engine, it has an animation engine. But what is special about Grok, because Elon Musk is very impatient as a person, and Grok has adopted his kind of mentality. So when he create things very fast. That's why you can see I've created. You can see this animation here.
Okay.
You see that? Using the Imagine. This is Grok Imagine. The feature here, the Imagine. So that's just, it does automatically. But what you can do also is, okay.
How do you create a video? Did you show just now?
Yeah, I will do it again. Okay. Here you have the chat. Then I go down to Imagine here. Imagine. So I click on Imagine, and then here you upload the image. Just upload the image. I upload the image, and now I'm just copy pasting it. And automatically, without telling you what to do, it automatically creates some form of image.
Oh, automatically.
Animation. Yeah, automatically.
Wow.
Okay, now, but I always do this on my phone. So I'm a bit struggling a bit on the computer. I always do this on my phone. But the thing here, there's also, you can customize. I don't know why it's not appearing here. It doesn't show here.
That's what I wanted to ask. It will generate the video automatically. So it means that you don't have much control of what.
No, you have control. You can have control. But what it does, as I said, Grok, it replicates Elon Musk. Elon Musk is a very impatient person. He wants to get things done. He wants you to think for you. So what it does, it creates a video for you. But you have options here, normal or fun, or you can actually type in here what you want. I can say, for example, here, let's do the fun one first. It just creates something fun out of the blue. It will do something crazy. So now and you can see how fast it creates the video, right? It's very fast. It actually is fast. Grok creates an animated video faster than ChatGPT creates an image. So.
Oh yeah, I don't use ChatGPT much for image creation because it's just so slow for me.
Yeah, I know, but one thing about ChatGPT, with your patience comes greatness. If you know how to do. Okay, now it's going to do something crazy. Look at this thing.
Oh wow!
So also you can type here. The ant shouts out, happy. Let's do some fun here. Happy birthday, Karim. Okay, and then you can just make it fireworks in the background, and then a whale swallows the ant. I just for fun, let's see what it does. Let's just see what it does. But the thing is, these videos are only 6 seconds. So if you put too much, you cannot do. It will just mess up. You have to imagine that this is done in 6 seconds. I'm not sure whether that can be done. So now I have no sound, so I'm going to put that word.
Right. There's one audience here. He said, in my ChatGPT Atlas, number 3 after dung, beetle, and gorilla is African elephant. I don't understand what actually.
Oh, maybe the strongest. See that? Look at that. Look what happened. Look what I've done. You can see that? Happy birthday, Karim.
Wow. Awesome.
The whale.
Wow, crazy. Wow. Yeah, actually, I have played with Grok video. But yeah, this is really, really good.
So you can do the customization. So what I do is, if I'm not happy with what, but very often it creates exactly what I want. If not, I just customize the prompt or make it fun. But usually the fun one doesn't work well. So that's basically. Let's go back to this slide.
I think one thing with Grok, you can only create 9:16 video. You cannot create 16:9 aspect ratio, right?
I don't think so. I haven't tried that. I haven't gone to that stage. But for me, because I'm creating TikTok videos, it works very well for me. But you're right. I'm not sure whether I thought it follows the image. If I'm not mistaken, it just follows the image because I'm uploading that image. It will create out of that image.
No.
So if you give it a square image, it doesn't create a square animation.
No. Yeah, it only creates 9:16 aspect ratio for TikTok or for.
Oh, interesting. That's something new. I was not sure. Interesting. Okay. So that's Grok Imagine. So we've gone through ChatGPT, Grok Imagine, and then I go into PowerPoint. So PowerPoint, not to make any hassle, I'll just show you a quick video what I do in PowerPoint. I mean, you have to use to create a PowerPoint template. So what I do is I create using the design here. Let me just show where it is. Design here. When you go to design and PowerPoint, you have something slide size. So what you can do is you can customize the slide size. This is where you do the customization width and height according to the standards that you want. And usually it's 9:16. That's just the standard of TikTok videos. So you can create that. So you can see
9:16. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to show you now quickly. That's you done that. You do your nice template, whatever you want, create nice font or something. But what I like about it is to record the audio. So I just want to show how I record the audio and integrate the videos and so on. So this is just showing how I do the audio. So you can see here, I go to the record button. There's a record button there. I click on the record button, and then I go to here, and then I add for every slide. So every slide becomes a scene. So when you do record audio, it's very nice because you're not recording the whole thing at once. You're just recording each slide. So each picture or each animation you're recording. So that allows you to do, you probably won't do that many mistakes, because if you record everything in one shot, you're going to do some mistakes. You have to re-record and so on. So when you do short segments, it's much more efficient recording. So when I finish, I'm done with that. And then what I do is, I export it. You can export it. I don't want to show you now, but okay, let me just show you. You have the export button here. You can, okay, I cannot use it, but you can export it here. Then you can customize and you can export it into a movie file. And then when you have done the movie file, I go into CapCut. CapCut is where let's just show you quickly. Then we can discuss, because I think later, if you really want to go to this, we can do a proper workshop. I think the most important today is to get the big idea on what I do. So CapCut, I always use my phone. So I just take the video, which I created in PowerPoint with audio. I put it in there. And then what I do is, which you didn't see actually, because I showed you the raw video, is I add captions. Captions is that text. You know that text, when you see the text while I'm talking, you can read. So if people don't listen, they can actually just read what I'm saying. So here, I actually like to split. I cut up the image, the video into pieces. So I can put animations between each scene. But that one is not so important. But more important is to put in captions. You should always put in captions for these kind of videos. So here I choose a special font. You can see here. And it generates automatically. This you can do actually in TikTok also. You don't have to just do it in CapCut. So there you see, I move the text a bit. And alhamdulillah, I have the captions. It takes a few 10, 15 seconds I have for the whole video. And then when I'm done, I just get that done. I add background sound. You can see here, I can add background sound. They have a lot of sound here. So I choose some sound. I can add the sound. And then what I do is I put the sound down to 0 or 1. Because if you have loud sound, it'll be loud voice and loud sound together, which is very noisy. So I put it down to 1. So in the background, you have that background music. Sometimes you need to have some sound. Yeah. And then you can fade in and fade out in the beginning. I know this is very fast, but because this can go on for a long time, because this kind of workshop, you probably need more time to do. But just to go back, these are the 4 things I basically do to create these kind of videos. Is first, I use ChatGPT to come up with the content, script, and the images, but you can also use Gemini and Grok or any other image tool. And then I use Grok Imagine to come up with some animation. You don't have to have animation, but it looks nice when you have something moving. And then I use PowerPoint to integrate and do the audio recording. And then I use CapCut to put the captions, the animate effects, and sometimes background sound. So that's what I do. So do you have any questions?
Zaid, you use PowerPoint as if we skip the PowerPoint part, if I import all the video clips into CapCut straight away.
You can.
Then I do the voiceover inside CapCut. We can do the voiceover in CapCut as well, right?
Yes, you can. But the thing is, I'm just so used to using PowerPoint. It's about what you're used to. But the thing with PowerPoint is, this you must forget. What I do is I put the image, and then I put the video on top in PowerPoint. So it's I don't know. I would say to do the audio recording, I personally like PowerPoint to do it in PowerPoint, but you can do it in CapCut also. It's not a problem
if I do this, follow your workflow, I think I will skip the PowerPoint part because
Okay.
now I have all the video clips from
Okay.
Grok. Then I will bring all the video clips inside CapCut.
Yeah.
Then I will do the voiceover for each video clip,
Yeah.
and then apply the subtitle inside
Okay.
CapCut.
But the
So
thing is, you don't realize is when I create the PowerPoint, the templates like the top 3 strongest creatures and all that, update all that. It's very efficient in PowerPoint. It's not very efficient in CapCut. Putting in text, it's very. I mean, you can do it, but it takes a long time to put in the banners. Because PowerPoint is very flexible when it comes to putting in fonts and put in boxes. You can color the boxes and put this kind of thing. I still think. I think CapCut is very slow in that process. So I find that part I find very efficient. And the recording part also, I don't. What PowerPoint does very well is you record slide by slide. You understand? So if you do a mistake, you're just doing mistake for that slide. You're not recording the whole thing in one shot. Because when you record everything in one shot, you're going to do a lot of mistakes. And then you have to re-record the whole thing and here and there, So I like it. PowerPoint is like compartmentalized. Each slide is one scene and just record per scene. It goes very efficient. But that's something I'm used to. There's no right way in doing it. But I like about PowerPoint is putting up, creating your own templates, fonts and all that. I think Canva will be better than CapCut for that, I think. But I'm just not used to Canva, that's all.
Canva, the latest update they have introduced, I think they have improved the video creation part, the video editing part as well. I have not yet explored and practiced, but I've seen the video tutorial. They just launched these features last week, I think only a few days ago. So maybe there's another option to do the video editing inside Canva. But yeah, I agree with you when it comes to PowerPoint. The editing part may be quite flexible if you want. I mean, playing around with the text, the shape, the text box, everything. Perhaps there's an advantage of that. Okay,
but there's no right and wrong. There's no right and wrong. It's a matter of how you want to do it. At the end of the day, is your output right? Is your output good or not?
One of our audience here mentioned. Can you see I bring on the screen? Hello, Assalamualaikum from Terengganu. Thank you for joining us. I practice Notebook FM. Good. Notebook LM. I can say my the top 3 or top 3 AI apps in my list. FB Meta AI already launched and WhatsApp too. FB Meta.
There's a new feature in WhatsApp that they have introduced AI straight in WhatsApp.
But FB Meta. Have you tried FB Meta for image generation? Zai?
No, I have not yet. I have to. That one I have to try.
Actually, we cannot access it from Malaysia, but I have tried it using VPN. If you want to access, you have to use VPN. I think it's quite good, in terms of image generation. Yeah, FB Meta. So meta.ai, if I'm not mistaken, the website. But you have to use
VPN, right?
VPN, yeah, because it's not available in Malaysia yet. But the quality of the image, the image quality is, I would say, at par with Nano Banana.
Nano Banana, okay. But I still like that about the realistic images. But if you want to do more creative, artistic images with animate, I still think it's both. When I do the same prompt, ChatGPT is still better than those two. But you have to wait so long. That's the problem, ChatGPT.
Okay. There's a matter of preference.
So but I think realistic images, I think Banana is very good with realistic images. But if you want to create more cartoonish images with artistic creativity, I think ChatGPT is way ahead. But if you want to create realistic looking images, I think maybe Banana is better.
Maybe we can invite any question from the audience on the video, whatever that Zaid has demonstrated just now. Any part which maybe you don't understand, or maybe you want Zaid to show again. Any questions?
I think the challenge with people, some people are accessing today also, they don't have a YouTube account, so they cannot really comment. I don't know if you can. I don't think you can comment unless you have a YouTube account, right?
Oh, is there? I mean, anyone who doesn't have YouTube account? Because you have Gmail, then you can simply.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah.
but when you go there, they don't realize you have to log in. Some people might not realize they have to log in. I'm not sure. Should be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's see whether we have any questions. So far, I don't see any questions. So maybe you can proceed first, Zaid, on.
Yeah. So what we do now is
next one is
AI in action. So
AI in action. Yeah.
So we have 2 videos. So I think the first video I want to show is from Dolcezza. Dolcezza implemented the idea of having a robot distributing the coffee and so on, so to the customer in the hospital. So how to create a prompt for infographics?
The one on the infographic. If we have time, then I will show how to create it.
Yeah. Let's just go through the robots first. We go through the robots. So maybe you want to launch the first video. Where's the? I can launch it also. Let's say this one. Okay, this one. Okay, so this is Dolcezza. They collaborated one company to actually have a robot there that will actually they will get an order, and then the robot will actually come, because he's in the hospital, UKM hospital. So actually, it will actually drive to the patient and give the coffee or the guest, whoever's ordering it. So it's quite a cool way of doing it. But what is unique about this particular robot? It can go indoors, outdoors. He can take the lift. If you customize the lift, you can actually take the lift. So this one can go outdoors also. So you can imagine, say that they want to distribute medicine, not necessarily food, medicine from one building to another building. You can actually drive out of the building and go to the next building and distribute the medicine. So there's a lot of things this robot can do. It can do indoors and outdoors. So this is an example. But I got one more video now. Then we can just talk about robots, which is here. So this one also I created the same way that I showed you how I create video. Is I'm going to share with you 9 ways with some of the things you probably don't know is what robots are actually doing today and moving forward. So it's quite interesting. So let's just watch this 4-minute video, and then we can discuss. Let me see, where is it? Is this the one?
Today, robots are redefining the present and future. They aren't just coming. They are already here. They're building, they're teaching, they're caring, and even loving. Let's explore some of these robots. The first example, which is going to become very big, it is already big in China and Japan, is dark factories. Basically, they run non-stop. There are no people, no lights, which means save energy, because they're only robots assembling robots or assembling whatever, guided only by artificial intelligence. The second example is AI or robot caregivers, robot nannies. For example, in Seoul, in the capital of South Korea, humanoid nannies cradle babies, watch over the elderly, reading emotions, tracking heartbeat, and keeping families safe. The third example is artificial wombs or robotic wombs. Scientists in China are actually testing robotic wombs or apods nurturing premature babies until they can breathe alone. Now, you can imagine this is definitely going to be a rich woman's or rich man's thing. But overall, whether it's right or wrong, that's not the issue. But the thing it is, people are looking into it, or scientists are looking into it and doing something about it. The fourth example is AI teachers or robotic teachers. For example, in Singapore, we have robot teachers that tailor lessons to each child's pace, turning every classroom into a personalized journey. Can they replace teachers? I don't know. Some people say yes, some people say no. The fifth example is therapy robots. You can look at this picture. This is very cute. It doesn't even look like a robot. It just looks like a cute teddy bear. I want to hug it. Okay. Anyway, in Tokyo, the therapy robot Paru comforts lonely hearts. It listens, it responds, and it remembers your voice. So this kind of thing is very cute because you don't have to take it to the toilet. You don't have to feed it real food. Just need to recharge it. That's it. Take care of it. Now, is it a good thing or bad thing? That's for you to decide. Number 6 are swarm farm robots. Basically robots that work on the farm. Different kind of robots. It's happening all over the world, but especially across Asia like China and Japan and so on. You will find hundreds of tiny farm robots plant, they water, they harvest together, and they're guided by artificial intelligence weather systems. And this is not just something new, but it's happening more and more. The 7th example is the humanoid helper or robot. You can see it looks much more pleasant. It doesn't look like so robotic. Actually, there's one already now that is going to be sold next year, 2026. It's from Norway. It can welcome guests in the glass office. It can reading faces. It can remember names. It can learn manners. It can do your laundry. I'm not sure whether it can cook yet. I wouldn't trust it with cooking anyway. But it can do a lot of household duties. And this is very much the future. And I remember, I think the price of it is about $20,000 US. But now what they made very smart, you can rent it for $500 US per month. So this is where we're moving towards in the future. We'll have helpers. And that's very interesting. I think I would want to have one eventually too. The 8th example I want to share is about 3D printing builders. Yes, robots that build houses or buildings. Okay, just an example. In Texas, massive robotic arms 3D print entire homes in one day. Strong, sustainable, and affordable. This is something that has been going for actually a few years, but this is going to grow big. This is going to grow big. Okay, the final example I want to share, there are many things going on with robots, but the final thing I want to share, which is quite funny, is robot wives or robot companions. And then women might scream, what about us? I'm sure they're going to be robot husbands too eventually. Anyway, in Shenzhen, in China, humanoid companions are sold as AI wives. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's about $3,000 US for one at the moment. They talk, they cook. I would love to see them cook. That sounds weird. Anyway, they even learn to love blending emotion with code. So this is where we're moving towards. Is it a good thing or a bad thing? I mean, from Islamic point of view, this is definitely wrong, but it's happening. There you have it. Robots redefining the present and future. We have factories that never sleep, don't need light, save energy. We have teachers who never tire. We have companions who never leave, unconditionally loving you. AI isn't replacing humanity, but it's definitely redefining it.
Okay. Yeah. So actually, what we can do is, I have this image here. We can have this image. Maybe if somebody in the comment section want to comment on which one do you find most disturbing, Prof. Karim?
Actually, I asked the questions in the chat.
Okay.
Which robot do you think is the most impressive? Okay, we have here Shami from UUM. Thank you, Shami. Maybe Dr. Shami. In order to produce AI videos, most of them are not free. Can you please suggest an alternative way I can produce AI videos for free? So what's your comment?
I'm not into much video production. I mean, if you want to produce 6 seconds, you have the Grok Imagine. But if you want to produce a longer video, a 10-minute video, 5-minute video, I'm not the right person. I think you're much better to answer that question.
Yeah. You see, AI is an expensive business. Even if we use just text using ChatGPT and Gemini, every word actually will take a lot of energy to produce, so the cost is very high. And
Yeah.
that is text. Image also is very expensive to generate, and let alone video. So it's an expensive business. So there's no way, I think, even Google, which is very rich, can give a very, I mean, free. I mean, it's free to create a video. That's why for free account usually, you don't get, you don't get to create
Yeah.
video.
Sure.
But even for pro account, I can create only like a few videos only a day using View 3. View 2 you can create more. So in other
How
words,
long videos can you create? I mean, when you talk about, say, create videos, what are you talking about? 10-minute video, 5-minute video?
no, you can only create the maximum 8 second per 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 prompt, per generation. So if you want to create like 1 minute video, you need to create like what 1 minute 60 divided by 8. So you need like about 10, no, 8 or 7 or 8
Yeah.
videos to make 1 minute. So it's not an easy thing. So
Yeah.
like Grok on free account, actually you can generate quite a bit, but after that you need to subscribe, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
But I think if you come to that stage that you actually want to create videos, I mean, what is 100 ringgit per month if you actually want to create videos? Can you imagine if you hire somebody to do this kind of thing? So, I mean, if you really
Yeah.
want to create videos, you should have some budget for this. I think this is one thing. I think, unfortunately, Asians, I'm also half Asian, we love things that are free. Once things are free, we find it very difficult to pay something for that is already free. We're not willing to put in 100 ringgit per month or something. But I think this is where we should actually invest.
Invest,
If
yeah.
you want to invest a bit in this. I've invested too. But I bought actually Grok because I use so much the Grok, imagine. So I just invested because it steady say, oh, you cannot produce anymore. I've invested in ChatGPT because I use it so much. So I think it's important. Don't limit yourself by everything has to be free. If you
Yeah.
find a tool that can actually do what you want, find investment, find sponsors to make it happen. If you're a student, if you're working, you have the money. A lot of time we have the money. It's just that we don't want to. We can spend 100 ringgit on meat point, just have Maggie Me for one day. You already have 1 month supply of videos from. So I mean, it's all about don't limit yourself that you want everything to be free. If you want to do something very good and you have found the tool, don't limit yourself and say, oh, I don't want to invest 100 ringgit, because that 100 ringgit can actually maybe generate a skill that you might make thousands and thousands ringgit later. Because the skill to create videos, very good videos with AI, is going to be high demand, because you can do marketing, you can do advertisement, you can do so many things with that skill. And because you limit yourself, everything is free, you don't develop that skill because you don't have access to the tools. So a bit of investment can actually generate much more income later if you're a bit smart. So don't limit yourself by always looking for things that are free. That's my advice.
Yeah, if you in teaching, if you want to create teaching or instructional video, I would suggest that you subscribe to Gemini Pro. So Gemini Pro, you can create. If you use one application called Wiz, maybe we can show this in the next episode.
Yeah,
In Wiz,
I think
you can generate image, then you can convert the image to video, and you can create like 1 or 2 minutes video, because I think for instructional, for teaching video, you need maybe 1 to 2 minutes or 3 minutes more, so you can, and it's possible now to create that kind of video.
Okay, here it says, if you create multiple of 8-second videos or 6-second videos, can we consistent character content between each of the 8 seconds video?
Yes.
Yes. Actually, you can do that. Even Grok Imagine, as long as the image is the same character, the video will create based on the image. So just make sure those different images in different scenes looks the same. The character looks the same. The video produced by just Grok Imagine will be the same. Basically the same.
Maybe we can show this in the next episode, Zaid, yeah?
Yeah, I think that'll be great.
We can
Go to
focus
higher
on
level.
video. We can focus on video. I thought next episode, we can do both. One is video, another one is on presentation, maybe.
Yeah, presentation. We can do both.
So yeah, we
Yeah.
can do both, and we can continue, because even on infography and on image generation, we can have several episodes on that as well, because there are a lot
Yeah,
of
we can
things. Yeah.
stage by stage. I'm still learning, because I've even when I was before AI, I was not so excited about creating videos. I always loved to create images and story and presentation, but not so much videos. So I'm very much in the learning mode. So alhamdulillah, I think the next session will be in 3 weeks time, right? Because we cannot do it in 2 weeks. So yeah, so I think we have some time also to do some research and come up with some great ideas. And you have done a lot of videos. You have commercial license to Gemini.
Yeah.
I'm so jealous of you. You know?
Yeah. There's a lot of things in video, a lot of tricks, a lot of tips. I think
Yeah.
we can have many episodes just on video alone.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
And I think
This one, right? Artificial wombs, just like the Matrix film. I think this is from response to the questions. I don't know.
one of the
Which
robots.
which
The
one is
robots.
most impressive? Which one is most
Yeah.
impressive or most disruptive? Most disturbing? I think this one to your answer to your question, maybe, Zaid. Most
Yeah,
disturbing.
I think I look at it two ways. There are people that cannot produce babies. I mean, because of some reason. But this is where robotics or DNA or what we call genetics or something, can help out. Can help these people because they have some complications. They can use things like robotic wombs to actually carry the baby. If maybe there's something wrong with the mother cannot carry the baby, but there's a solution to it. But my worry is this would be also kind of people that are very rich, busy. They have money. They don't want to carry the baby. They just want to produce babies. They want to have a lot of babies like pets, but they don't want to go through the process to carrying the baby. Now, my worry is that even if the lady produces a baby like this in a robotic womb, will they have the same attachment to the baby? Because a mother carries a baby for 9 months, so she has this emotional connection with the baby that fathers probably will never have, right? But if both mother and father are not connected to the baby, it's just produced in some other digital, what kind of parents would it have in terms of that raw connection, that deep connection, the deep emotional connection is a big worry there. I think.
I think we are going to the ethics, actually the ethics area, discussing about ethics of AI and so on. So this is something interesting also. But I think maybe we can proceed now, Zaid, because we have about half an hour. Maybe I can continue. Do you have on your part? What else do you want to share?
We have actually the Islamic app. I'm supposed to show an Islamic.
Okay,
app.
very quickly, maybe you can show the Islamic app.
I'll share the screen again. Let me just share the screen.
Then I can continue to answer the question on infographic just now. And also to show how we can use Gemini to transcribe audio and video next.
So this is one. Can you see my screen?
I think you have to add that part.
I'm sharing the screen now, right?
No, it's still on the previous screen.
Okay, let me just go back to the thing. I stopped sharing. Let me share again. Maybe I'm just not sharing the right thing. Share screen. Entire screen. Select. Okay, now. Okay, can you see my screen?
I think you have to remove the previous one, I think.
What have I done?
Because I'm still seeing the previous screen.
Okay, I think maybe I have to. Can we remove this thing? I think you have something here. Add to stage. If you remove this, okay, let me try again one more time. Oh, this one, the picture. Okay, no wonder.
You have to deselect the picture.
Now. Okay, now. Okay, now.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. We're still learning. Still learning the tricks.
We are still learning these StreamYard features.
Okay. Now you see,
Okay. Now I can see,
Okay. So this is a tool that we can use. This Think Quran. It's actually a local product. I didn't get much about who's the producer, but this is a tool that you can use. It's a gamified way to learn how the Quranic language, the Arabic Quranic language, focus on Arabic in terms of the Quran. So you can see here, I just quickly create a short video showing from my So this is going into the game. And this is you're learning Surah Al-Nas. You're learning the different words in Surah Al-Nas. Okay, you choose English. Okay, and then it'll talk to you and I'm solid, just to make it a bit lively and engaging. And now you start remembering. It teaches you, try to remember Kul. Try to remember, it tells you a few words to remember, Nas, and so on. And then it will quiz you in different ways, in creative ways. Like, okay, what is this? What is cool? It's say. Then you check and it says, wonderful. This is gamified. Right? Then say. So it teaches you different words from the Quran in a creative and a structured way, but in a fun way. And this is a great way to learn the Quran, at least understanding of the Quran in a gamified way. And that's Think Quran. We should share the link. Okay, but you can just Google Think Quran and you can find it. The app it cannot run on the computer except from the browser, but it's not a computer app. But you can run it on Apple and Android. I think it comes. Will show in the end of the video.
It's available on iOS, yeah. Also.
Yeah, and the free version is only a few surah, I think, but you can try it out. But they have some multi-level marketing. I think if you get people to join and you get some free. This is just showing an example. So they want to create awareness about, and they want to get 100 people to use this to understand the correct language. And they use this is some of the techniques they use. Like focus most on repeated words in the Quran. So it's just teaching you common words in the Quran, active through repetition and practice. And then you feel improvement, and then you can see here 299 ringgit for lifetime access. Wow. It's quite expensive, but I think you can buy monthly also, if I'm not mistaken. And you focus on vocabulary. But it's a fun way to learn the Quran, the words in the Quran. This is just one of those tools that you can play around. It's on Google Play and also on App Store. Just Think Quran. So this is one of the tools that every episode we should just share one Islamic tool. So this is the one I wanted to share today. So there you have it.
It seems like we can create similar app using vibe coding.
Yeah, but it also has a lot of statistics. I didn't say they have also dashboards, so you can actually check. I memorized 0.5% of the Quran, and then it has leaderboard, and you compete with others. So there's quite a few features inside there. So I think vibe coding, to develop something so complicated, maybe it's just one part of the game, but the whole thing together might be quite challenging now. But yeah, it's a very simplified way to learn the Quran. Quranic Arabic. So that's one tool that you can use to think around.
Thank you, Zaid. I think excellent. I think I learned something also. Okay, now let me. Shall we continue the last part? I think the Q&A, the audience actually asking questions. So I think we don't have to have a separate segment for that. Maybe I can show a few more things. Yeah, is it okay for you?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So let me share my screen now. Stop screen. Okay. Share screen. Entire screen. Okay, let's go back to the module. Zed, please remind me to share the link later, yeah?
Yeah, we will share it.
Okay, before I answer the question just now, how do I create this long prompt here? Okay, so yeah, I will show that shortly. But before that, let me show you very quickly. This one is very, very quick one. Now Gemini can transcribe your audio file or even video file. So this is very useful. Okay, this is simple and yet useful. So all you need to do is just upload your audio or video file and write this simple prompt. Okay, let's do that now. So I copy this prompt. Copy, Control C. Let's go to Google again. Maybe I create a new file. And now I will find my where do I keep the file? Let me see. I thought I have HABIB-Karim Episode 2. Okay. Episode 2. Okay. Now I have a video here. I have audio. So let me do the audio first. This the audio that I generated from Notebook LM. I think this is about 15 minutes video. 15 minutes audio. So I just type transcribe this file. That's all.
Okay.
And magic. See? Within seconds. So you don't have to use like Author.ai or Descript. These are two popular apps to transcribe a video or audio. But now you can do it in Gemini.
This is only for YouTube videos, or
This is audio. This one audio.
you want to transcribe the audio from a video?
Yes. You want to transcribe from the audio, because I upload the audio file. But you can also
you
transcribe
upload
the
the
video.
audio file to Gemini, and then you can transcribe straight away.
Yeah, just now I upload the audio, the MP3.
Oh, okay.
This one. This is MP3.
Okay, so I was just logging into what do you call it, to the live chat, so I can share the links. But it's okay.
So let me just play this one here.
Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're taking on something
15 minutes.
It's a comprehensive national strategy from Malaysia, demanding, well, nothing less than a total transformation of their entire human capital.
Economics, the GDP figures.
Right.
It's pitched as.
Can you hear the sound now?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the audio file, MP3.
Okay.
So just now I uploaded, then I say transcribe this file. So nampak speaker 1, speaker 2, speaker. So this is 15 minutes audio. Then what else can you do? Of course, you can summarize. You can do any, even what I sometimes do after I get the transcribe, I can get the summary, okay, or I can copy the whole text file here, and I can upload to Notebook LM. Or actually, if I have the audio, I can straight away upload to Notebook LM and generate the video, generate everything, right? But
how big file can you upload to generate the text?
I'm not sure. That one, I think we can check. But I don't know the file size. But this one is 15 minutes audio. Let's see how big is the file size here. 29 megabyte. This one with the video, this is about 6 minutes, 7 minutes video, about 43 megabyte. So I don't know what's the limit, but I'm sure we can find out. Let's see the video. Yeah, okay, the same thing actually. If I upload the video and it can create the transcription. But what I like to do with this in Gemini, something that Notebook LM still cannot do, which is an infographic. So what I can do here, okay, give me the prompt to generate infographic from this content or from this text. Okay, so let's see. I just asked for the prompt. So Gemini is very smart. It will study the text and then it will give you several prompts for the infographic.
Oh, okay.
So for example here, this one.
But wouldn't it be better to, before you go into creating an infographic, to ask it to summarize or create an article out of it, then ask for the...
Yeah, you can do that. You can do many other things, but I'm just showing here.
I know, and I'm just saying that because when I understand you want to get to infographic, but because I've not think about AI is that if you have cleaner, more structured information, it produces a better infographic usually from the starting point. Because you're doing 2 steps instead of doing 1 step, you allow AI to think twice. Because the first thing you have the transcription, then you ask, please summarize it into say 200 words, and then from that summary you ask them to create an infographic.
Yes, you're right. You're right, Zaid. we should do that, but I just want to save some time here. I just go straight
Okay,
into just showing you how to create an infographic from here. Of course, you can interact, you can have a conversation, to ask the Gemini to
But this is the
summarize.
quickest way, lah. Basically, you're saying this is the quickest way to create an infographic, lah.
Yeah,
Straight.
yeah. So you can just take this one and then copy this one, for example. Then you can say create, or then make sure you are in image mode now. Switch to image mode, create image, and then create infographic from this from this text, or from this you will understand. Okay, and then it will
Voila.
create infographic for you. And you
That's
can
it.
go, so you can have this one, 1, 2, 3 infographic from that, from the
Nice.
text just now. Okay, let's see how it looks like. So we started from the audio, we transcribe, we can summarize, we can do other things, and I'm just showing you here because our topic tonight is generating the infographic, right?
Yeah.
So to answer also the question just now, how do I get the prompt? There is one way. You can upload any document, your text document, PDF, and so on. Then just ask Gemini to do some summary, whatever. Then you can also ask, okay, now give me, the prompts to create the infographic. And Gemini is smart enough to decide how many infographics you can generate from that piece of text or document.
Yeah.
So here you can generate 3 from the how long just now? 15 minutes audio. Okay. So now basically I've done showing the same thing you can do for video. Let me quickly upload the video. Yeah. Yes, right.
I just want to share. Can I share? I just want to share because we were talking about equations. I actually created. I just want to show one thing good about ChatGPT is there's so many visual styles. Okay, let me just when you finish, I just want to show what an infographic. The problem with it is the textual issue, but the design issue. Can I just do one screen sharing or?
Sure. Let's get this thing done. The transcription from the video. I just want to show you how easy it is. This 7.2 minutes video. So it will transcribe the video. And you can also ask Gemini to transcribe this video and save it in whatever format. For example, you can save it in SRT format, which is you can upload the SRT file to YouTube, and it will do the subtitle from the SRT file. You see here?
Very nice.
Yeah. Minutes by minutes. Okay, Zaid, over to you.
Okay, so you have to stop sharing.
Let me stop sharing. Okay.
Okay. I just want to show it for fun now, just to show why I really like ChatGPT's thing, but the only problem is you can see here. Okay, here I found it. This is what I did. I found these 17 equations. Somebody shared. This is only Western equations mostly. So what happens is I said in a sentence each why this equation changed. Because they said it changed the world, but didn't say why it changed the world. So just upload image, and then this is why it changed the world in one sentence each. And then there was somebody in the group to ask, what about Islamic scholars? So then I said world-changing equations by Muslim scholars, and then they came up with a very nice. They're different scholars. And then I asked it to create an infographic. You can see here. So the one thing about ChatGPT here, the visual, they can create very high quality visuals in terms of. The only problem is there's a lot of spelling errors. But I think if you use Canva Magic or Canva, what's it called? Canva
Magic. In Canva.
Canva Magic, you can just do the post editing because they produce a lot of there's so many wonderful infographics that you can do with, because here I tell errors. Look at the amount of errors they have. Look at that. Oh my god, you can go crazy. Don't
worry, it's a matter of time. Yeah, they will improve. Yeah. Now, it's already improved a lot.
Yeah. But
Okay,
the visual aspect is pretty impressive. Is again, if you can just sort out the spelling errors, you can do amazing in Gemini. You can use. I haven't used Grok so much for infographics, but Gemini seems to be more flexible because it has so many different ways of doing infographics. It's very interesting. And then also you mentioned Canva. Also Canva, mashallah, they produce a lot of interesting infographics.
oh yeah, Canva is great. So now the thing is, now we have options. We have option. It used to be, if you want to create infographic, it's almost like, oh no way lah, it's too difficult, too complicated, too tedious. But now you have options, several options now. So now in this session, we are basically sharing and introducing several options, several apps, AI apps that you can use to generate AI. And I have not actually shown ChatGPT because you can do the same in ChatGPT.
Yeah.
ChatGPT can create wonderful.
But it takes too long time now. The image to demo, you have to just show the images.
It takes a long time, but the key is actually you must have a good prompt, as detailed as you can. Then doesn't matter whether ChatGPT, Gemini, or Canva, you can create good infographic, but you must have good prompt to start with. Okay.
Yeah.
So I have bonus things to share, Zaid, within these few more minutes here. Let me share the screen. So every session, we can share some bonus bonus tips.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, share
We
screen.
should reward the last people standing.
Yeah, the last people standing, we should reward them. Okay, now in the module here, so we are done with Gemini to transcribe audio or video file. Now this section, I call it visual metamorphosis. You know the word metamorphosis? The
I've heard it
transformation
before.
transformation from the larvae to,
and to butterfly.
Yeah, morph is morphing. So metamorphosis. I think that's the process, metamorphosis.
Yeah.
Basically, AI image transformation. I think people probably, our audience maybe have seen in social media and so on. If you follow me, for example, I've been sharing a lot of image in different style and so on. So tonight, and there are hundreds of tricks and tips we can do on image transformation here and image style. Tonight we share one.
Okay.
And we are sharing the prompt also. And slowly I reveal
yourself.
Okay. The picture on the left is supposed to be photorealistic style.
Okay.
Which I generated also using AI. Okay. And then I use this prompt to transform this image to this style. This style is called black and white vector sketch portrait of a person. So black and white vector sketch portrait.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and and the art style is digital ink drawing with subtle ingredients for depth. So I think this looks nice, right?
Yeah, it looks nice.
Yeah, I mean the style, the image style, not the model. I know. Okay, so that's our bonus tonight, and I think this one maybe it's okay lah. I think once
I think next episode, if we go into that area, I will not only share next episode. I actually produced a document that has more than 50 different image styles.
Okay. So, yeah. But I think we don't share all the 50. We share one by one,
Yeah.
I mean, one or two,
yeah. But it's just so fun because I did that was one image. I did the same image. I did like 15 or 20 different styles, from African tribal style to anime style to this amazing amount of creativity to do. But I think we should let that happen in episode 3 to excite them about that.
Okay, now I'm going to share the link to the module. Okay.
Share in the group also. And for those who are left, who want to join our WhatsApp
Oh
group,
yeah, yeah. Yeah. Zaid, can you share the WhatsApp link? We can invite.
yeah, but the thing is, I don't want to share it in YouTube. Okay, let me
Oh,
just. Yeah,
but
but
I
what I can do
know.
is, no, I can share in YouTube and I can delete it later, but just for the group, because.
Oh, so
Yeah.
this is a closed group, yeah. This is a closed group for those who
No,
attend.
it can. People can join, but I don't want to. We don't want to get people just to sell. You know, people. You know, it's amazing that you will get people that will just join the group and then they will spam you with crypto and all
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of. Yeah. So
So,
that's the challenge.
yeah.
So let me just. I can share the link. It's okay. Where is the
Can
member?
someone in the audience confirm, click the link and check, see, and whether you are able to access it? Can someone in the
Okay.
audience?
I'm sharing the link now to
Mm,
the WhatsApp group.
okay. So please join our WhatsApp group because it's a closed group. We don't want to invite
Oh, hey,
any.
no, maybe I should share the Habib. We have a Habib show group. Let me. Can you delete this one? I can have that one. But remember, we created a group for Habib show, the HABIB-Karim show. There's a small
Yeah,
group
I
going.
thought you're sharing that group.
No, I'm sharing the other one.
Oh,
Too many groups. Let me just find that group.
yeah, yeah. Oh, okay. I think I get the audience. Thank you, Farouk. Yeah, thank you. So you can access. Yeah, okay. That hopefully that will be useful for our audience tonight. You can use it as a reference. And if you join the WhatsApp group, Habib Karim WhatsApp group, we
Okay,
can, you
I'm
can
sharing
ask
it now.
questions.
Can you
You can
delete
ask
the other one
questions.
so people don't get confused, or hide it? You can hide it. No, but
Okay.
it's.
I cannot hide it.
Uh,
Wait, let me try to hide it if I can.
you can delete it on YouTube. I cannot, because it's your name. That's the problem with me sharing here.
Okay, I have deleted it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I have
Okay,
deleted.
that's good.
Mhm. So I think that's about it tonight. Zaid, you have any? We want to also request our audience, if you have learned something useful tonight, maybe can you share in the chat now at least one thing that you find the most useful to you? And also we also request that you share in your own social media or your own circle.
Yeah, that'd be
Please,
nice. Yeah, and
yeah,
share with us if you share to the own circle.
yeah,
Share with us also, so we can, give
yeah.
a thumbs up or something. I don't know. Yeah, to communicate and share also. It's good to share so we know what's going on.
So all right.
Alhamdulillah.
So yeah, I can see Muhammad Shabi. I think Dr. Shabi here from USM maybe. All right. So you want to
I think
wrap up?
maybe we just
Those-
end with Surah Al-Asr. As we do. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والعصر إن الإنسان لفي خسر إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر. Alhamdulillah. So to wrap up, we've gone through pretty much stuff. I mean, if people actually follow us, and maybe I have to watch the recording again. Mashallah, I learned a lot of new things from you. Thank you very much, Prof.
I
Karim.
learned
That
from
was
you also.
Master Jedi Karim.
We learn from each other, and I hope our audience also have learned something useful, if not much,
Inshallah.
one or two things. And please share your learning on your social media because we want more people to join and attend our program so that they can learn. Because the reason we do this is basically our mission to share knowledge in the context of AI, because there's so much for us to learn and to derive the benefits, maximum benefits, to improve, to enhance our personal and professional productivity.
Yeah.
So with
And
that,
what? Yeah. With
with that,
that, Alhamdulillah.
yeah, Alhamdulillah, and let's I think good night. Wish tonight a good night to everyone, and hope to see you again in episode This
Three.
episode 2. So
3 weeks
episode
time,
3,
inshallah. In 3 weeks time,
yeah,
we'll make an
3,
episode.
3 weeks time. Yeah,
Yeah.
inshallah. So with that, let us play the outro and we say goodbye for tonight.
Inshallah.
Okay.